Hi team, greetings everyone. In our previous session, we saw how to read a data from an Excel sheet, right? What we were doing, we were creating an Excel sheet, storing the data in it and uploading the same file to the test data section. And once the file is uploaded to the test data section, we were reading the data from this particular Excel file, right? In today's session, we are going to see how to write a data into the Excel sheet. Fine. So let me take a scenario and then let me explain the scenario. After that, we will automate the same scenario. Right. Let me go to SalesForce application. So this is welcome page, right? First, let me log in as a user. So I'll go to login page and I'll just give the credential and log in as a user, right? So once I land in the home page, if I scroll down, we have something called as footer. So in the footer, we will be having this help center. Let me click on it. What is this help center is useful for? So here, if you can see, we have multiple data: delivery pin, deliver order, debit card, credit card, net banking, avatar images, multiple options we have, right? Now, when I want to place a order with the help of debit card, right? Since it is a demo application, we can make use of this debit card details. And how to get these details? Once you select the debit card here and once you click on submit, you'll be getting these details. Since I have already done this, I'm getting these two details now, right? Now, once I navigate here, what I have to do, I have to read the data of this particular card number and I will write this data into my Excel sheet. I want to read this data from the UI and the same data I want to write it in the Excel sheet, so that in future if I am going to purchase any products, means there is a scenario with respect to purchasing a product using debit card, I can use this data, right? So what is the scenario? Login as a user, come to the help page and read the card detail. That means card number, right? So this is the scenario which we are going to automate. Now, if I want to navigate to home page, already we have a step group which will navigate us to the home page, right? Now, once after navigating to the home page, what I have to do? I have to scroll until this particular element, right? And then I have to click on this element and I'll be landing in the help page. So how do I verify whether I'm landing in the help page or not? For that, what I will do, I'll capture this element and I will verify whether this is displaying. If this is displaying, it is a help page, right? Once after navigating to help page, what I have to do? Click on debit card. Once after I click on debit card, I have to read this particular data from this UI and then I have to write the same in my Excel sheet, right? So this is my condition. Now, let me capture the elements for this scenario. So how do we capture? Let me just go to FireFlink. And here if you can see already ShopperStack application is loaded. Let me just click on login. And here I have to give the username and password. Let me give my username and password. Let me log in. So let me scroll down until the footer. And here this is the element which I want to capture. I'll just click on start recording, place the cursor, tap on it. The element is captured. Now I'll stop the recording because I want to click on the element. Now I will capture this element, help, right? Start the recording, place the cursor, tap on it. And I want to capture this element as well, debit card, tap on it. I'll stop the recording now. Now I'll just click on this debit card. Once I click on debit card, I will be capturing this element, card number, right? Tap on it. So I have captured the required elements for my scenario. So now let me move these elements to the repository. But this help center belongs to home page and these other three elements belongs to help page. I have home page in my repository, but I do not have help page in my repository, right? I have to add the help page in my repository. And where can I add the help page? Under home page or under any other page? Without navigating to home page, can I navigate to help page? No, right? So under home page, I'll be adding the help page. Let me go to my FireFlink platform and let me go to repository and let me expand the tree structure and let me go to home page. Under this, I'll click on this add button, add page, and what I will say help. Let me just click on create. So the help page will be created under home page. If I expand the tree structure, I can see help page under home page, right? Now I have the pages ready. Let me go to FireFlink client. Let me go to elements. Let me select all the elements and click on move. And so here if you can see shopper stack projects is automatically selected. I'll deselect the elements. This element belongs to which page? Home page, right? Choose page, expand the tree structure, select home and click on select, right? I will move this. Now all the other elements belongs to help page. Choose page, expand the tree structure, select help. Now click on select and click on move. See, all the elements are moved now, right? Let me close this. Let me minimize this. Now if I refresh the repository, under home page, under help page, we will be having the respective elements. See, all the elements are there, right? Now let me go to test development. Now here I am going to write a scenario for help center, right? So what I will do, let me create a new module. I'll just click on this plus module and here I'll just give the name as help center. So parent module, I'll choose it as root module and let me just click on create. So let me collapse the structure. So we have help center. Under this, I have to create an automation script. Click on this add button, add automation script. I'll just say TC001 underscore verify the user is able to get debit card details from help center. I'll give the type as web and let me just click on create. So my automation script is created. First thing is I have to navigate to home page. For that I have a step group. I'll just say open shopper and navigate to home page. Let me select this. This will navigate me as a user A. I'll give the if fail checkpoint and let me just click on add. Next is I want to scroll until this help center is visible, right? In the home page, I want to scroll until this element is visible. So what is the action I'm doing here? Scroll, right? I'll just type the same, scroll. And what is the first suggestion I'm getting? Browser window, scroll page vertically until visibility of element. Let me select this NLP and this it is asking for element. Which is the element? Help center. Link in home page. This is my element. Let me give the if fail checkpoint and let me just click on add. This NLP what it is going to do? It is going to scroll until the help center is visible in the page, right? Let me add next step, which is nothing but click on help center. Click on element and which is my element? Help center link in home page. Give the if fail checkpoint, add this. Next is I have to verify whether I am landing in the help page or not. For that I have captured one element, right? I have to verify whether it is displaying. I'll just say display and here if you can see verify if element is displayed. Select this NLP. Which is the element I have to verify? Help. Link in help page. This is my element. And since it's a verification NLP, what this NLP will return? Boolean value. And how do we handle that Boolean value? We have to capture it using a variable. Call the variable which is already created is displayed. Give the if fail checkpoint and add this. So once after verification, what I have to do? I have to click on the debit card, right? So what is the action I have to do? Click on element and what is the element? Debit card. And let me give the if fail checkpoint, click on add. Then what I have to do? I have to verify whether that card number is displaying or not, right? First I'll just verify with the help of is displayed. So here what is the element? Card number. See, this is the element and since it's a verification NLP, give the variable here. Give the if fail checkpoint, click on add. So now I have verified it. Okay, once after verification, what I have to do? I have to get the data from it. I have to get the text from that particular element, right? I'll just click on add. I'll just say get space text. See, get text from element. Select this NLP, and which is the element I want? Card number, right? This is the element. What is the name of this NLP? Get text from element. This NLP will get the text of this element, right? And what it is going to return, whenever we see this assign step return value, what is the meaning of it? The NLP is returning something. This NLP, is it going to return any boolean value or the actual text of the element? It is going to return the text of the element, because what is the name of the NLP? Get text from element. I am saying get me the text from the element. What this NLP will do, it will get the text and it will return what? The text, and I have to store it in a variable. So what I will do, I'll just create a variable now, card number, and let me just click on create as a variable. I am not going to give the value. This NLP should give me the value, right? I will make this as a global variable so that I can use it in multiple scripts. And let me just click on create, right? I'll give the if else checkpoint, and let me just click on add. This will get the text from that particular element, right? Now I want to write this data into the Excel sheet. So what I will do, I'll just click on this add. I want to write the data, right? I'll just type write. See, in multiple suggestions, one of them is Excel, write data into a cell. So this is my expected NLP for writing the data, right? I'll just click on this NLP, and here it is asking for file path. Once I click on it, I'll be getting the file path which I have already uploaded, right? Let me write the data into the same file, right? I'll just click on this file path. It is asking for sheet name. For reference, what I will do, let me just go to the actual Excel file which is present in my local machine, right? Let me go to the downloads, and this is the Excel file which we are talking about. I'm just opening this Excel file in my local machine for my reference purpose, right? So the sheet name is sheet 1, right? Let me enter the same sheet name, sheet 1, right? And row index and column index is asking. Okay, now let me, I want to write it in this particular area, right? What is my row index? It is 11. What is my column index? It is 0. I want the data to be present in this area, right? So row index is 11 and column index is 0. So let me give the same. Row index is 11, column index is 0. And what is the data I want to write? That data is present in this particular NLP where I have stored it in a variable. And what is the variable name I have given? Card number, right? Let me call that variable card number. See, this is the variable. Let me give the if else checkpoint. Now in this NLP, what I am doing, I am saying go to this particular Excel sheet. In the sheet number 1, go to row index 11 and column index 0 and write this particular data. So not the card number, this is a variable now. This will be holding a value, right? That value will be written into that particular Excel sheet. Which is present in my local machine? No. Which is present in the cloud. Once it is written, we will download the Excel file which is present in the cloud and we will check whether it is written or not, right? Now let me just click on add. So once this is done, what I have to do? I have to close the browser. Close browser. So this is the last step, right? No need to give the file checkpoint and click on add, right? So I have given the scenario. Now let me run this particular scenario and see the execution flow, right? So for that, first what we have to do, go to FireFlink client, go to control panel, verify whether all the ports are in stop condition, right? Let me minimize this. Now what I will do, I'll go with quick run settings. I will select my machine and here I will give some delay. So here if you can see already delay is given. So no need to worry about this. Let me just click on run. A new execution ID is generated and the status is saying awaiting client status. Let me just click on sync status. Now it is running. This should launch the browser and the execution should begin. See, the browser is launched. It will maximize. Since I have given 2 seconds delay as a delay between step, For each and every step, it will take 2 seconds delay. Now it is navigating to the Stack application. So it should log in as a user first. So it is entering the credentials. Now it has been logged in as a user. Now it has to scroll down until, see, it is scrolling. So now it has clicked on Help Center. It has to click on this debit card. Okay, now the screen is stuck. What I will do, I'll check my FireFlink platform. Let me sync the status. Still it is running. Let me go to the browser. See, it is already clicked on debit card. Now it has to read the data from that card number and it has to write the data into the Excel sheet. Once it is written the data into the Excel sheet, it will close the browser. So let me check in FireFlink platform whether still it is running or not. See, it is getting failed. Okay, let me understand why this is getting failed. Let me just click on this failed status. Let me expand the tree structure. Let me go to the script. And here it is saying it is failing in the step number 6. Fail to verify if card number text in help page is displayed. So it is not able to verify whether the card number is displayed or not. Right? So what I will do, I'll just click on this failed status. So here it is able to identify the element. Okay, now what I will do, I'll just click on this download screenshot to understand why it is getting failed. We'll open the screenshot. Okay, the card number is visible in the UI. Okay, now what I will do, I'll just minimize the screenshot. Let me go to the script once. And let me click on the step number and let me check the locator of this element. Click on edit element. So this is the locator, right? Let me copy the entire locator. I'm going to check it manually now whether it is reflecting in the UI or not. Let me go to the help center. Let me go to debit card and let me inspect the element. In the HTML tree structure, Control F and let me paste the locator which I copied. So here if you can see the locator is proper only, it is locating the element also proper only. Right? Now locator is not a problem. Okay, now let me just go to FireFlink and let me just cancel this. And let me just cancel this as well. So here once after I click on this debit card, right, I'll give some, okay, delay. I'll just say, wait. So I'll add a explicit wait, right? I will wait until the element is visible. Right? If you can see, there is a NLP called as wait till element is visible. Let me select this. And which is the element I want to wait for? Card number. Let me select this element. Give the FL checkpoint. Click on add. Right? Now, before executing, let me go to the previous browser which was getting failed, right? Okay. So here the card number is 501. Okay, the one which I captured is same 501712 is the last number, and here is the same. Okay, not a problem. I'll close this automated browser. Now let me go to FireFlink and let me run the script once again. I'll go to quick run settings. So here, since I have given explicit wait, right, I'll go to this step, and here if you can see the default explicit wait is 20 seconds, right? Let me just click on run. Let me just sync the status. So still it is in initializing execution. We have to wait for the execution to be triggered. Now it is in running status. So the execution has been triggered. So it is navigating to the Shopper Stack application. It has to enter the username and password. It has to scroll until the footer. It has to click on the help center. Click on debit card. It has to read the data from the card. Okay, now let me go to FireFlink platform. Let me see the status. Still it is running. Let me see the status again. Still it is running. Let me see the status. So again it is getting failed. Let me just click on the failed status. Let me go to the script, and here it is clicking on debit card, and again it is failing in the, means now the new step is getting failed. Wait until the element is visible. Okay, now let me just click on this failed status. So here if you can see the element is found, but still it is not able to pass this particular step, right? Now let me just go to this logs, and here it is saying timeout exception. So it is nothing but it is saying I have waited for 20 seconds, but still the element is not visible. Okay, now let me just click on this download screenshot. Let me just click on the screenshot. Okay, still the element is visible, but it is not able to verify whether it is visible or not. Okay, now what I will do, I'll just go to the script now. So since the element is found, what I will do, I'll just remove these steps. I'll directly try to get the text from the element, right? Now I'll just run this particular script. Let me sync the status. It's running now. It should launch the new browser. So the browser is launched. It has to navigate to the Shopper Stack application. It has to click on the login button. Email ID and password has to be entered. Click on login. Verify home page and scroll until the help center. Click on it. Debit card. Read the data. And then it has to write the data. So now what I will do, I'll just go to FireFlink platform. Let me sync the status. It is getting passed now, right? Now, if I go to that particular script, so here if you can see, all the steps are getting passed, which is meaning that it is able to read the data from that particular text, and then it has returned the data into the Excel sheet, right? Now, how do I verify whether it has returned the data into the Excel sheet or not? So how do we verify it? So for that, what I have to do, I have to go to this test data section. I have to go to this Excel file. First, what I will do, I'll just click on this download button. This will download the file into my local machine. I'll open that file which is getting downloaded. See here, card number 501-440-1191-606-712. This is written in this particular area which I have specified, right? If you can see, the row index is 11 and the column index is 0. In the same area where I have specified, the data has been entered. So this is how we write a data into a Excel sheet, right? So in our previous session, we saw how to read the data from an Excel sheet, and in today's session, we have seen how to write the data in the Excel sheet, right? So we will see the next topic in the next session. Thank you.